Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones. We are picking up where we left off. In the last episode, we left Pentos, heading down south towards, probably most likely we're going to head to Mir. And then from Mir, we're going to head to the east, I reckon. And head down the Roynar until we hit Volantis, cross Volantis, and head on over to probably Slavers Bay. We'll probably go by sea. Only because within the game, in the world, apparently crossing over, I don't want to say the Bone Mountains, the Bone Road, I can't remember the name of the road now, is pretty much perilous because there was rumors, well, within one of the books, I can't remember which book, the Golden Company was, when they were first rumored to be, accept the slavers' money to cross, it was rumored that they would lose half their army. No, was it half their army? Yeah, I think it was like half their army crossing towards Slavers Bay. But then also I do remember a quote as well that if Daenerys wanted to cross over into Volantis, she would have to move through the same way, and she would lose half her army. So I can't remember which one was the situation, but it was one of the situations where pretty much crossing this territory is extremely dangerous and deadly. So we will, once we get to Volantis, we'll hire a ship, and we're going to probably head on over to maybe New Geese. And then once we hit Geese, New Geese, I should say, we'll head on over to the mainlands and then hit Astapul, Yunkai, Marine, and so on and so forth. I was just looking. There seems to be a lot of pyramids. I think because, I don't know, is it because Marine's meant to be famous for their pyramids? Well, especially their city. I'm not too sure. But yes, I cannot wait until the mod does the city for this. I reckon it should probably be further up here, maybe Marine, because within the book, you know, that's how they get into Marine is by going through. I believe they crash through the waterway, and you know when they're under siege, there's two sides. I can't remember, but yeah, I think it'd be really cool to have the city up here. Yunkai would be really cool to see as well as Astapul as well. I believe they may do they probably will do a city for New Geese as well, but like I said, I can't wait for the 3 slaver-based cities to be displayed. I think it's going to be really, really cool. I also wonder what they're going to do for the Dothraki as well. This mod is absolutely amazing. It really is. Okay, so the other thing we're going to do is, before we really go anywhere, we do have a new character. Well, we actually got 2 new characters joining us today. We have Ronald Rain. Sir Ronald Rain, I should say. He is rude, he's arrogant, he's vengeful, he's a skilled tactician, he's a gallant, flexible leader, he's a knight, he's a veteran adventurer, he's a Kingsguard because he has bent the knee and sworn his oath to the Kingsguard, which is us. He's one-eyed, he's scarred, he's a skilled fighter, and he's a traveller. So it was it was difficult to actually create him. Unfortunately, because there's no Rains around anymore, you can't bring back you can't bring back a dead house after the fact. If you create a new character, you can. I suppose I could have probably tried to spam the event, but it was just too much of a pain in the ass to try and work that out now. So we've gone down the road of House Vickery. So if you guys want to bring back House Rain, you can do that as House Vickery. There's some events, I think, or a certain it's a decision you have to do. So I don't know what the exact quota is to be able to complete that, but yes, as House Vickery, you can recreate House Rain. You can bring it back from the death. So that's what we kind of do to get House Rain back. We threw in a wife because he needed a son, because he is getting a bit old. He fled. Well, he didn't flee. He was actually over in Essos when the House of Rains occurred. So he wants vengeance as well against House Lannister and as well as Tywin. So Lannisters, yeah, a lot of people do not like House Lannister. They really do know how to make enemies, don't they? Anyway, so for the fact that he may die really, really quickly, I've given him a son. His name is Clement. He is brave, he is inquisitive, and he's of course bossy. The reason I gave him a bit of, one-eyed, scarred, he's, a traveller already, he's got a lot of experience, a veteran adventurer, is because he's been on the road for quite a while, so he would have picked up quite a lot of perks. to survive this long. And that's why I made him a decent fighter as well. Because, you'd have to be a decent fighter to be able to survive for this long over in Essos. With, technically the Lannisters, not hunting you down, but, you're looking over your shoulder. The reason Clement has brave is because, well, being raised in a mercenary camp over in Essos, you'd have to be quite brave to be in that situation. He's a squire to his father. He's inquisitive as well because he wants to know more about his family heritage of House Rain. And, of course, he has his white Kingsguard armor. And he has... Yeah, ignore that. I need to learn how to spell House Rain. I butchered it. I could have changed it over. I'm not going to. He has his sword, which he has named Red Rain after House Rain's Valyrian steel. So maybe if we get a Valyrian steel or a couple of Valyrian steels, we'll rename them and pass it on to him. I don't know if you can get events where you bring back House Rain's sword. I know you can do it for the Lannisters, but yeah, we'll see how things go. So with all that out of the way, we have a little vengeance to go after. We are going to kill Magister Yellow, because in the last episode, if you guys watched it, if you haven't, please do, he tried to murder us. He sent assassins after us. So, if he's going to play like that, we're going to play like that. We're not going to go balanced. I don't think we need to. We're going to go and focus on time. We just want one assassin, a bunch of filtrators, a footpad, and an alibi. I think that's all we need. We don't need to get this score up high because it's going to start off really quickly. So, we're going to pick our assassin first. We're going to go Master Regio. We will, of course, offer him a good word. I thought I might have to give him a bribe. Apparently, we don't. We have lost some money because we had to, of course, pay for... I'm going to struggle with some of the names after a while, so I do apologise if I have to go back. We had to pay for Ronald's armour and weaponry. So, let's get ourselves this down as quickly as we can, because that is what's going to affect us the most. First of all, we're going to go... What do we need to offer you? If I need to bribe you, I will bribe you. Ooh. And a hook. 100 gold. It will give me stress. That will remove a month and a bit. Let's see what else we can pick up. Okay, we can use Waldron Tarbeck here. So we're going to offer him, of course, just a good word. Okay, we've reduced that down from 5 months to 4 months. We are, of course, going to go Ulrich Blackwood. We don't need to offer him anything, so that's for free. And then what are we going down to? 16. Yeah, see, I think it is definitely going to be worth giving the bribe. Let's go a heavy bribe. That and that. Okay, what about just a standard bribe? No, so we're going to have to pay him 100 gold. Spend 225 prestige and give her, I should say, a weak hook. I'm happy to do that. I have no qualms about that. We are vengeful. We're arrogant. We're wrathful. You don't piss on us. Sorry, you don't piss us off and try and murder us and get away with it. So we're willing to spend that extra 100 gold just to complete this mission as well. Okay, so we're down to 42 days, which is really good. Let's see if we can offer... I don't want to offer him a hook. Okay, we could do a hook and that, but I don't want to. Alibi, we should be okay. What's that? 24. 16. Okay. You know what? It's not too bad. We got 6 months grace period. So secrecy is at 37. So it's not too bad. Like I said, it could be worse, but I'll take it. So we are just going to be chilling here, trying to murder him. I'm not going to send for the faceless man because our intrigue is not at least 20. Same with my spy master, and we don't have 300 gold. I'm definitely not going to sacrifice my own life to murder this guy. He's definitely not worth it. So yeah, we probably wouldn't do it even if we did have a son. Like I said, we got standards. We are earning only 4.5 per month. Sorry, per phase, but that's okay. Something in common. I'm happily soaking at the bathhouse, sharing deep reflections and salacious strokes with Tarragon. As I feel all tension leaving my body, I realize that it's not just the warm water loosening my tongue. We become friends. Definitely, we're going to just become friends. He's going to probably be my heir, so I don't know why we wouldn't become friends. He is one of our most trusted personnel. We do need to sort out our knights as well, so we're going to force you. Force you... No, you're allowed. You know what? I think we're at the stage where we can now forbid... Whoops. Where we can forbid people who aren't part of our group from fighting. Like I said, he's best, he's really good, but of course I'm going to forbid him because, well, you know what? We don't want them fighting. If you're part of the Kingsguard, you have to fight. So we've only got 5 out of 6, which is okay. I'm happy to pick that. If we go, okay. You know what? We'll allow him because we still want to get 6 out of 6. We want to get our knights up as much as we can. Don't need to create any mercenary troops or any troops at the moment. Positions. We do have a few positions available, but I'm not going to pick anyone for Stooge. I can tell you that right now. Alright, so let's continue on with our assassination attempt. I'm hoping he survives long enough that will allow us to murder him. I'm going to try and risk it. Worst case scenario is we get ill. Well, we got ill. Oh, everyone in camp gets ill. Okay, we are... Oh, that's not good. That's not good, but that's okay. We should be alright. Do no more than is necessary. We should all be able to recover. Excellent. We have reduced disease symptoms. Hopefully he's been able to do that for everyone as well. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really worried. Everyone's gotten ill, but it's not going to be the end of the story. We're not going anywhere that's going to be dangerous. That's going to probably affect anyone's health. I do... Ooh. You know what? Good on him. Excellent. Alaric Rivers and Dermot Duskgren are both getting along quite well. Excellent. That's what we like to see. Brothers in arms. You know, true brothers in arms. Not like that fake Kingsguard that would betray you at a drop of a hat. We're looking good. Can't wait until we hit 75. Once we have done that, we'll check on what level of scheme we have. Wait, who's Stinky? Ooh. Larissa, she gets Stinky. Who are you? You're just some random... Okay, courtier. You make a good point. I'm not going to get Stinky as well. I can tell you that right now. Definitely going to lose the stress. And she goes too far. Yeah, we don't want stinky people. She loses 20 opinion of me. I don't care. Like I said, she's not one of the group that we really care about. Like I said, I don't want any stinky people in my camp. Excellent. We have recovered from our disease. By the looks of it, most of the other group has as well. Excellent. We've lost it. I believe everyone else has now lost. Yep. He's gone. He's gone. Oop. Demont still has it. Blackwood has pneumonia. That's not good, but I think he had reduced disease symptoms, so he's not too bad. He looks pretty healthy. Let's see if she's willing to run away with you. Who are you? You're my courtier. You know what? I really don't care. Not my problem. Not my problem. We really don't care. If you run away, you run away. Like I said, you're not one of the main characters of this story. So if that's how you want to do it, that's how you want to do it. Okay, we are up to 10. That will only give us +5. So we got a 75% chance. That will give us 10. So 84. I think we're going to wait until we hit 15. And then we're going to execute it as well. He's gained the nickname the Hunter. Yeah, not really too worried about that. I wouldn't mind picking up another event that would allow us... Okay, we'll take the extra 2 keys. That will add +10 maybe. Excellent. 1 more month and then we're going to execute this. Alright, lay of the land. Okay, none in my camp. I'm intimately familiar with the terrain in Castellation, and such lands not to be trifled with. It's no joke out there. We spend 20 gold, it becomes my caravan master, not happening. We become the owner of a detailed map, which I don't mind. Definitely not going to do that. Okay, you know what? For 20 gold, becoming the owner of a detailed map isn't too bad. Plus 20% safety, speed, travel companion opinion, and provisions. That's pretty, you know, I'll take that. Could be worse. Okay, so that adds us what? 275, I think it was? Yeah, 275. Cool. We got no gold though. We don't need gold. We're about to assassinate somebody. And then we will continue on with our contracts as well. Like I said, we just want to murder him I don't know if him traveling stops any events, but we are going to execute it. We've got a 84% chance. Yes, there we go. Scheme success. Magister Yolo has been sent to the stranger's fateful embrace. A thorn in my side no longer. Thank the crone. Brilliant. I do love surprises. We gain 150 prestige because we outlived our rival. We lose 156 stress because we are vengeful, and he dies. And like I said, that's what happens when you mess with... Oh, we gain another rival, but we're not going to murder him because, well, we don't need to. How did we get found out? We had a perfect situation. Life in colour. What a delightful day it is. Oh, because he died. Ooh, you lose more stress. No. You know what? Heading to bury the... You know, this is the... Ooh, okay, we're going to do it because we're stressful. You wait until nightfall, then set off with a shovel. I don't know what this is going to do. I don't know if it's an event or something along those lines, but we'll see. You gain Skull Cob. Oh, yes. We're definitely gaining the Skull Goblet artifact. Because we killed him. Oh, it's a court artifact. Oh, that's unfortunate. But still, we got a Skull Goblet. A elegant but Macbrie drinking goblet formed from the skull of Yolo. Oh, that is brilliant. We are definitely keeping that. I'm not going to sell it. There is a couple of tournaments going on as well. Anything close by? Where are you? You're down south. What do you have? You're a duel, wrestling, and that's it. And I'm assuming you're up north. Okay, we're going to go to Magister Neverio's Grand Tournament. I don't mind doing that. We're going to stop by, because we've heard rumours about Valderizin Biennior, whatever I butchered that. That's okay. We're going to stop off on there on the way back. Just to pick up the little bit of a lifestyle experience, the prestige, and we get 5 trait in wandering as well, so we might as well. So let's get on the road, head on up, and head to this tournament. Look, we're not that... I don't think we would be... Ooh, we don't have any gold. Sorry. Unfortunately, we don't have any gold. If I did, I would. But since we don't have any gold, we can't actually afford to give her anything anyway. So that's a bit of an unfortunate situation. I don't care about you, so we're definitely gonna go guards. There's a woman in the tournament. If she was part of our band of merry men, I would be... Yeah, I could see us not doing anything about it, but not for that. I'm gonna go for the inner piece, just for the 100 prestige, and we lose 4 stress. I don't need to increase my score anyway, so we might as well take the piety. And we'll continue on. We've got a couple of days left. Let's go to the turning grounds again. You know what? Let's just lose that 4 stress that we had, and let's continue on. I am ready. Let us go. Not going to cheat. I don't think we're going to be like that. Of course, because we've got strong, we're going to increase our score and flex for the crowd. 75 prestige for that as well. And I'm going to remember my training. Excellent. Victory is ours. We did gain the trait Hasteluder as well for free, instead of spending like the 40 gold that it normally asks for when we visit a tavern. We're going to continue doing on. Wait, who are you? Oh, you're my knight. Are you any good? You're actually not too bad. I could force him to. Ooh, you're not a member of our court, really. You are, but... Almost tempted to force you, but... I'm not going to because we're brave, you know, we got the traits. I think we would want to try and do this ourselves as always. We can do this. We're going to go, so I have you now. Try and get the 6 experience in foot and increase our score. We did. And then once again, we're going to go remember our training for victory. Excellent. So hopefully this pays out something. No matter what I'm hoping we pick up a prize if we can. Ooh. Are you alright? I don't think we would be like, are you alright? Are you a member? No. Ooh. We're arrogant, we're wrathful. I know we're brave, but I don't... I'm just trying to think. I don't think we would care too much. So we're going to take the stress hit for brave. I don't know why brave would have anything to do it. So we're going to increase our score slightly. This may backfire. We take the stress. And we're going to, of course, excellent. Victory is ours again. Always remember your training, guys. Always remember it. Because that is where victory lays. We beat the captain of some guy and we increased... Well, we lost distress. We completed our triumphant intent. We won 70 gold, which is good. We got gifted duelist, which adds 2 prowess. Plus a little bit more as well. Hesterload trade experience gain plus 10%, which is always good for 5 years. And we gain some prestige and a prize as well. So hopefully we can win the next event as well. I'm not going to offend him. I don't really care. We don't want anyone joining us anyway. So I'm going to take the increase in score. Let's head on over... You know what? Let's go to the tavern. Let's have a couple of drinks to celebrate. Oh, we got another perk in wandering, which is good. So let's go over here. We got mercenary contracts. Next one will be journey, and then we'll probably go down storyteller as well. Let's jump back in here and let's finish off this tournament. We're going to, like I said, head to the tavern for a couple of drinks. Our score increased. That's the first time I've ever actually had that. Normally nothing really happens. So we have qualified for the wrestling match. And I think we're going to head to the tourney ground, see if we can try and win some gold. We don't. You know what? 5 gold, some prestige. Prestige would be good because that will help us out with our prowess. Because our fame, the higher up our fame goes, the better because of... What is it? Yeah, because of gifted dealer. So I don't mind spending 5 gold on increasing our prestige a little bit more. We're ready. Who are you? Okay, you're nobody, but you are ill. Okay, cool. That's fun. I am ready. Let us go. Ooh. Okay. Oh, we got 2 knights qualified as well. Sir Ronald Rain has qualified. Excellent. Oh, no. We got another one. So technically we got 3. I don't know who the other one is, but we'll find out, I suppose, soon enough. I'm going to do it because we're wrathful. We lose some stress. We increase our score greatly, and we get some experience in foot as well. We're going to go for his liver, and we've lost. Damn it. Bugger. At least we won 1 prize. I'll take it. 36. Okay, so he's actually quite good. Yeah, he's actually quite a good character. He's quite powerful as well. He's old, but yeah, 36, 23. Like I said, he's actually quite powerful. At 52, he's older than us, so he's probably been around for a lot longer. So unfortunately, we have been knocked out first round. I'm hoping... yeah, not my favourite knight. So one of our knights has been knocked out. Neither of them I really care about. Ooh. No, okay. No, none of my... Or one of my knights was there, but he got knocked out as well. I don't know what happened to the other knights. Probably knocked out first round. So unfortunately, that hasn't helped us out a lot. Or at all, really. Because sometimes if your knight wins, that will give you gold. But unfortunately, we didn't have that luck anyway. Who are you? Captain Nulu. Yeah, you're not paying for us. We did get wrestling, which gives us a medium health boost, which is not too bad. And Hesterload trade experience plus 5. Oh, alright, I'll take it. We're going to go to the tourney grounds again, just to see. Yep, we're definitely going to... Oh, he's... Okay. His prowess increases by 1. I don't mind that, but getting horse can be quite useful. Because horse of course, gives you +1 prowess per level of fame. He is getting a little bit old. So we're going to get everyone to get Hester loot anyway. They can then gather their own experience as well at the same time. So we're just going to do that. We do gain a little bit of experience. And so does everyone else. We're just going to go on over to the prizes. We won ourselves a mace, which gives us +4 prowess. We get 23 experience in foot. He gets a brooch. Okay, cool. And that's pretty much the end of the tournament. Done. Okay, sweet. So like I said, we're probably going to get rid of the mace. I don't think we're going to use it at all. I'm not going to give it away to anyone. So let's just go and sell the artifacts. That will give us a little bit of gold. Keeping them, of course, 100 gold. I like that. That's pretty good. And I reckon we're going to end the episode there. We're going to quickly visit the castle. But yes, like I said, we will end the episode. I don't have 210 gold. That's okay. I wonder what they're arguing about. Don't really care. Let's visit the local tavern. Try and get our diplomacy up. Don't really want to recruit any of these, so not too worried about that. I think we're done. Cool. So, I'm going to leave the episode there, guys. Thank you very much for staying tuned this far. Next episode, we're going to go over, instruct the knights, hired muscle, settle boundary disputes, and escort emissary, and that will pay us a decent amount of gold. So, as always, thank you very much for staying tuned this far. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye for now.